Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. We are back again, hopefully, as long as our internet holds out. You guys are having a good one. How you guys doing today? Let's get this rolling. All right, we are back again. So we got some items here that we can drop off. All right, slightly wrong. It was 294 corruption. I forgot. I thought it was 296. I don't think anybody could be like, unsubscribe now. We are running Void Cleave, a racing strike. There was a couple of people commented on yesterday's stream. By the way, thank you so much. That helps out a ton. Especially with a video like that, where that was a kneecap stream. Thank you so much. It's actually done very well as a VOD. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for everybody who turned out, gave it a like, and commented on it. Because that hurt. When that stream went out, that hurt. Losing internet halfway through the stream and having to start a new one. Somebody was commenting like, "Wow, this build looks cool with the Vengeance." I know, right? With the Vengeance, it is a cool build. I like it a lot. I feel a little tired again. I'd say one problem I'm having with the build, and it's not a big problem, it's just like it's so fast that when we use volatile reversal, we just go back so far. It's a good problem to have, though. Okay, let's go drop this stuff off in the bank. Oh, stuff. Hiya. Can't wait for more updates to the game. Currently 500 corruption and level to 100. You need more? Yeah, I agree. I agree, JD. Especially, I don't know if you got on board with the game when it came out, but I've been playing since September. I've been doing the same thing. That's fine because, you know, I work all day, so when I come home and stream with you guys, I like a nice simple loop, especially, you know, I can kick back and chat with you guys. Pushing corruption is interesting, but eventually it does have a point. They need some more activities, for sure. I used to herald this game as having a really good in-game. I still think that's the case, but when you compare it to games like Path of Exile, it is a little lacking, though this game is nowhere near as old as Path of Exile, or been around as long as Path of Exile. So I'm excited to see what they come up with. I like the nice simple loop, but I know there's going to be days where I want to actually do something to challenge myself beyond just trying to, you know, push really high corruption with like a random build. Yeah, it's only going to get better. I think the current content offerings are fine. I can't wait for new stuff. Well, I can't wait. What am I saying? Turn that up a little bit. Yeah, I could certainly wait. It is going to get only better, JD. What class are you playing, JD? Wraith Lord Necro is 99. Oh, so you got two characters at 100. Yeah. You've been grinding. Grinding. Let's see. I took my Paladin all the way to level 100. Messed around with that. I made this Void Knight. I played this Void Knight for a week. Came back and he was picking up where I left off. He's level 96. Made a Primalist, made a Beastmaster. He's currently level 97. So in a little bit, he'll be my lowest level character. VK is a lot of fun. I think I turned this up too much. I think that's a good level right there. VK is a ton of fun. We were playing a Rive Healing Hands build originally when I made this guy. And that was fun, but this is the build I played in beta. Rive Healing Hands, in my opinion, is better for like content pushing, but in terms of fun, I like this better. I like the jukes, the flying forward on a wave of energy. it's too good. I like it. Certainly a lot of button presses. But I like the whole jukey nature. Like, oh, I'm over here. Oh, I'm over here. Wait, you're dead. All right, let's go fight Admiral Harton. Ooh, it's not a high roll, but it's still an Anchor of Oblivion. Nice. Nice. We'd want to get one with like 100% before I try slamming it, but nonetheless. Anchor of Oblivion has been found. I don't know if I want to slam my Void Cleave into it, because honestly the stats on it other than the Void Cleave are not that great. And this is my only Void Cleave. We'd lose 113% melee damage. But it's an anchor. Sucks it was a low roll. From 10 to 14 strength, we got 10. From 40 to 100 void damage, we got 40. The only thing we came out positive with is the endurance threshold, and I guess the increased armor. That helps. should go down that way. Good? No. Oh, hey, what up, RoboPower? How you doing? Okay, homie got erased. Homie got put in his place in the void. Never to be seen again in the void. Void Knight, nice, nice. There you go. Void Knight, nice, nice. That is us. We just got our anchor. Saving it for later. It's juicy, tender. With a taste of, with a hint of oblivion. Run! Run to the hills. That void cleave animation is just so satisfying. Dead! Bonk! Open the gates. The void plate of truth. Morbidon plate of truth. Oh, of turtle. Why I think it said truth. Truth and justice shall always prevail. Thorn Slash. Shatter. Keep going. What are you up to today, Robo Power? Oh, wow. It's not supposed to be echoing. It's not supposed to be echoing the Void Cleave. I don't play, buddy. I take a little break for this week. I got you. I got you. Time to relax, reevaluate your life, see how many hours of last Epoch you played. No, I'm kidding. Another Thorn Slayer. Yup, ha ha ha, true. True that. Excuse me. Huh. Lessons in Metropolis. Going to sleep, I'll leave the stream for background. Thank you, buddy. Enjoy. Thank you so much, RoboPower. You take care. Sleep well. You know what? Let's try Avatar of Regret. Okay, well, we could still pull off the same combo. Let's see if that 10% reduced attack speed messes with us. Okay. Let's keep it going, chat. Say goodbye. I've drained it of all of its essence. Everything that made it unique is now gone. Okay. So, turn. Or dome. Dum. Yes. Yo, finally figured out the build planner, by the way. I could show you my build now. Okay, yeah, sure, Max. Hey, what up, Tom? How's it going? Yeah, Max, if you're in my Discord, feel free to drop a link in there. I'll check it out after I finish the echo. If you don't have a link, no, you can't link it here. If you're on Discord, you can join my Discord server. There's a link in the description. Let me fire up Discord, by the way. Can't accept invites. Oh, frick. Okay. Oh. I was like, no, it says it's working. Okay, say hi. You can put it anywhere, but I prefer if you just put it in the last Epoch channel there. I could check out your build. There we go. Okay. Multi-strike, lunge. Rocking a devotion. Spider silk belt. I like that one a lot. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. So you said it's not working for you? I mean, granted, I do see that you don't have a lot of healing effectiveness on your setup. But even with this amount of healing effectiveness, you should still at least be getting some amount of ward generation. You got the right gloves. You got healing hands set up the right way. Yeah, you got divine barrier. You got prayer of the fallen. I will say you see a massive amount, like you'll see a large uptick in healing when you take urgent healing in the ward generation, but this should still be generating ward for you. Okay, so you're generating ward, but you're not generating a huge amount. Yeah, I could see that you're not generating a huge amount with this. So what you need to do is you need to figure out some of your points here and try and get preferably 4 points into urgent healing, because that'll increase your healing and then also stack some healing effectiveness. And you'll start generating some pretty good ward with a build like that. Got issues on ranged enemies. Yeah, they're probably burning down your ward before you can get up to them with that. But it's an interesting build for sure, Max. Yeah, the upfront healing will be changed to ward, since all the healing from healing hands gets converted to ward when you have that affix. Yeah. That's a big help, but the healing effectiveness is a big one too. Having as much healing effectiveness on the build as possible. Which, I mean, you're getting some through that attunement because you're playing Paladin, so you gain healing effectiveness based off a percentage of the attunement that you already have. And then attunement's juicing smite up. Yeah, no, you don't want to lose any points out of that. You don't want to lose any points out of that. I was talking about losing them in other places. Well, let's see if there's a way. So, healing hands is a helmet affects. So if you can get some of that on your helmet, though, you already have health, mana. Okay. Okay. And you got, it looks like you got this set up to be a, yeah, you got this set up to be a spell. Okay, yeah, because you get flat spell damage for it from Bane of Evil. Because I was going to say lose to... It depends. If you're actually dealing damage with healing hands, it's kind of a tough thing. If you're mostly dealing damage with Smite, you could try taking 2 points out of Bane of Evil and put that into urgent healing just to give you a little bit more wiggle room. You got T6 on bank, Virtue of Presence, most of the damage is Smite. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Since you're mostly using healing hands as a juicer for your build, you can take it out of some of the damage nodes. And use healing hands to boost yourself. Yeah, test it out. See how it works. Otherwise, damage is good. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, you are level 89. Yeah. I see why you went with Obsidian Scepter. And then you got the increased spell damage with the -3 mana cost for spell skills. I see that. You're trying to juice up that attack speed. And then you got attack speed on your Aurelis. And then mana. Yeah, I was going to recommend a wand, but that scepter's pulling double duty for you. That way you can still do some damage with multi-strike when called upon. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to replace that scepter. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's definitely pulling double duty unless you get like a 4 LP. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. She made the Divine Bolt build. I've seen videos, not from her, but from other people who've done Divine Bolt. That thing is nutty. Markova told that attunement isn't scaling damage. Yeah, it's not scaling damage. It's scaling healing effectiveness on healing hands. It's scaling the healing effectiveness of healing hands, but attunement should be scaling the damage and healing effectiveness of smite. And since you said smite was your primary, I figured that's why you were stacking attunement, was for smite. Greetings and salutations, Bike. Quicken and lurk off to get everyone ready for tomorrow. Catch you later, Dragon. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I got like 50k smite on low mana. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, this punk. Oh. This freaking punk. Oh, screw you, man. They do the math on some things. I swear, bro. Go Monolith, but not empowered. That's what it feels like, doesn't it? I got so much loot anyway. Where the bird at? Yo, was that Reefer Sage? Reefer Sage in my chat? Do my eyes deceive me? Is that the Reefer?
Stand down or die.
And wear a shield? Yeah, yeah. You're going to get a lot of flat spell damage from having a shield if you take the right passes in the Paladin tree. You're home from the war. Welcome back, Reefer. I figure you just need some time alone. Free from last Epoch. He's riffing, Max. He wasn't at war. Not unless there's some secret war I'm just hearing about right now. Did you just leak some classified information, Reefer, that the world needs to know? You can name a few.
Stand down or die.
There's a war happening out there somewhere over the rainbow. Soon to be in Russia. That was a wiki leak. just over the ocean somewhere. Squeak with the raid. Look at that. Thank you very much, Squeak. How you doing today? Get hype. That's right. How's the Hammerton treating you, Squeak? Not the best of the best, but it's a good time. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we pushed that one Smite Hammerton build to 630. And I was like, this is fine. This is fine. So now we're on Void Cleave Erasing Strike. Void Knight. Well, they have a smite one for Void Knight. Is the mainline one gone as well? Let's go. Let's go check that out. Oh, it's still here, unless you're joking because I'm playing the... Yeah, not unless you're joking because I'm playing this. Yeah, they got a void one and a paladin smite one, Squeak. Yeah. No problem. Health is very important if you're not running like ward.
Stand down or die.
I'd say there's an extent. Like, you want to be at near cap on your resistances. You don't want to be like grossly over capped on your resistances, though, to the point where you're sacrificing, armor and health. Yeah, how much health do you have on that build, Squeak? I had 3.2. Yeah, 3.2k. That was fine. 3.5 would have been a little bit more comfortable. Oh, yeah. Try and get some health on that build. Yeah, but how much is that ward, Squeak? Is that enough to offset, like what? 4.5k armor unbuffed. Okay, you're rocking about the same amount of armor I'm rocking on on this guy, but this guy, he's got a few nodes. Like when I kill an enemy, I gain 20% armor. When I hit an enemy, I get 50% increased armor for 2 seconds. Forge guard. Okay, I got you. Yeah, maybe. The only thing you got to watch out for is getting one shot on your way to the enemy when you're using that. I mean, that's fine because the Forge Guard one requires you to get hit. The one I'm using, I hit the enemy. You gonna go to bed? Catch you later, Max. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, Max. Love you. Okay, go down here, get another belt. Go over here, get another belt. We're finding a lot of belt nodes. Hey, so Reefer, how was your trip? spells came by and said you went on a trip. That's why I'm asking. How was the trip, brother? Was in a map? All right, let's give this comment due diligence. Oh, you were in a map in PoE. Got it. Trip was great, man. Got real lit on Friday and just walked the strip in Vegas. We're farming brethren. I'm guessing in PoE and not in Vegas. Hey, what up, Steve? Over on YouTube. How you doing, man? Yeah, ironically, I got pretty lit on Friday as well. Near the end of the stream, I'm just like, started drinking a little bit, and then I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to call it there. Have a good one. And instead of going to bed, I just kept drinking. I killed a lot of whiskey. How you doing, Steve? In another exotic location today, sir? Hey. Hi. Look at Squeak over here. Love you some whiskey. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I love me my Jameson. Still at home? All right, Steve. You'll drink like that maybe twice a year. I don't do that as much anymore. You know, I'm gonna be 36 this year. I can't be drinking like a fish anymore. And I didn't drink any water, too, before hitting the sack. So I woke up the next day going, what did I do to myself? You know, in my 20s, I mean, I used to never have a hangover. But that one hit me good. Oh, you travel next week, Steve? That's what I'm talking about. I've almost always got Tullamore due. Ooh, Tullamore. Yeah. Well, what's funny is I had a bunch of I had 3 bottles of stuff that were almost, one was halfway full, one was almost empty, another one was almost empty. I drank all of it, right? And so the next day I'm kind of like, what did I do to myself? And so my wife's making breakfast. So I come into the office and I pick up all 3 bottles. They're all empty now. And I'm walking out into the kitchen to recycle the bottles. My wife looks over at me and she's like, what in the world? And I'm like, no, I swear 2 of them were almost empty. Only one was halfway full. She had this look of You drink how much? No, I swear. Is it like Mountain Dew? Oh, come on, Reef. Yeah, I see the Kappa. I'm like, you can't be serious, Reefer. So where are you going next week, Steve? If you're allowed to say. Podaka? Kentucky? Did I even pronounce that right? Podaka? Oh my god. Oh my god. Paduka. Paduka? Paduka. Oh my freaking god. Yes, Squeak, I know you're playing Hammered In. Bro! Bro! Oh my god. My Smite Hammered In got a massive upgrade. Massive. Like, he's got mana, health. Huh? Huh? I mean, we're streaming Void Knight right now, but next week, if you see me playing Smite Hammered In for at least a day, you know what happened. Oh my god. I'd add hybrid armor or something. No, I'd add flat health. Juice that 35% health up. Huh. If you're talking about like add hybrid health and then seal it at 1, yeah, no, otherwise flat health all the way. Flat health all the way. Huh. Huh. I mean, it's a max armor mitigation. I don't want to mess with the rolls. So I'm not like, I don't want to mess with the rolls. I wouldn't seal any of the mana. I would not seal any of the mana rolls. I would try and get a max flat mana roll, but I wouldn't re-roll the implicits. I would add I would add flat health because it's only got 32 forging potential. Yeah, I'd put at least flat health on there. Okay, okay. We gotta know now, chat. Oh, okay, okay. And what did we get? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, okay, okay. BRB getting food? Okay. Oh, man. I came up short on that flat mana. I came up short. Oh, okay. But I don't know if I want to re-roll the rolls because I might come up short on that increased health. Okay. Oh, this might end up sucking. Because if I roll this and everything just rolls low and then it uses all my forging potential, that's gonna suck. YOLO. Oh, okay. YOLO. Okay. I'm not going to mess with it. There we go. There we go. Way better than it was before. Way better than it was before. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh, all hail. Now, take it out. Put it in there. Oh my God. CJ with the raid. Thank you so much, CJ.
Stand down or die.
How are you doing today, good kind sir? Made level 100 on your druid. Way to go, Steve.
Stand down or die.
Sure. Hey, how's it going, CJ? Reporting in. Appreciate it. How'd it go today, man? What were you streaming? What were you playing?
Stand down or die.
Still trying to get the ult back up to corruption. Yeah, it's a grind, isn't it? Can't get enough of Rune Master. There you go, man. Rune Master's strong. Rune Master's very strong. But I wasn't such an Unga Bunga kind of guy. I'd probably play more Rune Master. But I like going, I got axe, you got face. I hit axe with face. Or I hit face with axe. Looking forward to switching it up eventually, but for now it's awesome. Hey, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I'm glad you're having fun. If you do switch it up, where do you think you'll go? Or would you just switch it up in Rune Master? Like, switch up the build you're playing in Rune Master? Smite Hammers? Yeah. Smite Hammers is a ton of fun, for sure. All right, man, the wife's home now, so we're going to Netflix and chill. Why'd my mind go somewhere else? All right, Steve, you enjoy Netflix and chill, all right? Catch you later, man. Yeah, Smite Hammers, like, I'm probably going to end up going back to it. I just found an awesome upgrade for it. You like Void Cleave? I get it. Welcome back, Squeak. Hey, Squeak, we got another raid. You're infectious. I like Void Cleave a lot as well. I like Smite Hammers. I like Void Cleave. We're at like 300 corruption right now with this Void Cleave setup. It's based off of a build I did. Oh yeah. What? That's right, Squeak. I forgot you were here. We gotta get a heist. We gotta see if we can actually all survive. I'll get that set up in a hot minute. Oh. Yeah, you got plenty of points, Squeak. You got a ton of points. You could afford a heist. I think I upped it too. I think I realized that I only had a 2,000 point cap. Okay. Well, let's get this heist going. If you're over here on Twitch, we're gonna start a little heist! Exclamation point heist. And if you got any points in the bot, so not your channel points, but just points from just watching that the bot assigns, feel free to jump on. There we go. Can't gamble responsibly if you don't know your limit. Well, I started a heist and I'm throwing down 10,000 points. Have you considered using a bot to get your chats on both platforms? Friend of mine is using bot RX and he's able to have both chats synced in both streams. No, I haven't considered that. I haven't considered that at all. And so what would the bot do? I see his kick messages in his Twitch chat. Okay, so the bot would essentially just carry the message over. That's actually interesting. That'd be cool. Okay. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Because most of the time, you know, you would just have to be paying attention to what's going on in the corner of my stream. I'm going to mess around with it tomorrow. I'm going to try to simulcast to YouTube and Twitch so I can let you know how it works. Yeah, for sure, CJ. I mean, CJ, you probably already considered this, but I'll just point it out right now. Like, over here on Twitch, you know, they don't really care if you're playing copyrighted music. Just make sure it's not in the VOD. You can remove it. YouTube, I know there's a way you can not play the copyrighted music over on YouTube, but I don't think there's a way to remove it after the fact like we have over here on Twitch. So when I started simulcasting to both, I moved to a copyright-free playlist. Yeah, because before I was playing, like, whatever, who cares, you know, it removes it after the stream's over, and the VOD's kind of, you know, there, it's just me talking in the VOD. Because you definitely use copyright music. Yeah, because Twitch has got the setup just right. You know, when I started simulcasting stream, when I started streaming to YouTube, honestly, I don't think Kit gives a rat's ass. It could probably be in the VOD, and they probably don't care. Twitch cares if it's in the VOD, but most of the time it's like, we've detected copyright music. We've muted it. Whereas YouTube will be like, yo, you got copyrighted shit in your stream? Like, go clean that shit up right now. Go. And they'll give you the option to remove it, or what'll end up happening is they'll take the, you know, if you're getting ad revenue, they'll just start sharing it, or or it might even leave you open to a copyright strike. So I just didn't take the chance. When I started streaming over to YouTube, Twitch, and Kick at the same time, I went copyright free all the way. So there's that. That's why EDM. Yeah, it's hard to copyright because a lot of EDM has, stuff that's hard to claim copyright. Hard to be like, I thought of that. You and, about 1,300 other people. Nice beat, asshole.
Stand down or die.
Yeah. I have several thoughts and opinions on the current state of copyright. I don't like it. As somebody who in his early 20s was really looking to get into playing music and then just seeing like the industry as a whole, oh my god, I got too many opinions. I don't like it. What's your suggestion for building corruption the fastest? My suggestion is when you start here at a single point, start heading down and stay in a single direction as much as possible. Sometimes you might have to sidestep a certain modifier, especially at higher corruption, just to because it might wreck your build. Skip arenas if you can. Sometimes you'll come to a point where like literally the way the path only goes is you have to go through an arena, so I'll do it. But yeah, I feel like they nerfed the stability increases you would get from arena monoliths, and I think it's stupid as hell. Like literally you'll see like a normal monolith will give you like 40 to like at this corruption will give you 44 to 96. Obviously the stability goes higher the further away from that point you are, but then you'll see like an arena echo, and it's so this must be so this is Dockland's arena, right? This is an arena echo. It's gonna give 44 to 96. Just forget this 44. You're gonna get the 96 because you have to kill all the enemies. So that's your bonus stability. Then if you click on this one down here, look at the bonus. This is a normal echo where you don't have to kill all the enemies. It goes up to 134. Well, here's the thing. If you're already killing 3/4 of the map on your way to the objective, you on average are going to probably be earning more. And on top of it, you're probably going to be going faster depending on your build. Whereas here, you literally have to wait for all the enemies to slowly spawn in as you're killing them, and then your stability's already kneecapped anyway. I mean, we're talking about 38 extra stability. That adds up after a while. It used to be, an arena? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. It gave the same amount of stability, and for whatever reason, they removed it. It was just stupid. So yeah, I'm gonna try and skip that. But sometimes you either have to do it if you're trying to stay on that single path and you're trying to get there the fastest, or there's something you really want right there, right? Yeah, if you're playing in normals, cycle or otherwise, there's no harm in grouping up. I personally like playing solo, probably because I played a lot in beta where there was a lot of stability, like network stability issues, where you group up with like 4 people and you get long loading times and stuff like that. But yeah, it should be better now, but I always play solo anyway. You haven't played multiplayer at all? It's better. I don't know how much better. I know Squeak plays a lot of multiplayer. I remember one time, like last week or the week before, he said there was some connection issues, but he can speak on that with more authority than I can. I just start of a new cycle, I queue up as solo account found and keep rolling. Not unless I know that cycle. Oh, okay. This cycle we're going to be playing with a lot of other people. Let's go. Otherwise, I just do solo account found. Helping a buddy get like 600 corruption and then... Oh, what? That dude was trying to kill me. Helping a buddy get to like 600 corruption, then leech off of them on your alt, and they can leech off of you on their alt. Yeah, well, I guess that's just leveling, not corruption. Yeah, but even if you help somebody get to, like, having a high... I'm sure you already know this, CJ, so sorry if it feels like I'm, like, trying to educate you about something you already know, but the higher corruption you are, the more XP you're going to get. So yeah, you help a buddy get to 600 corruption. They can help you with the XP. No, your idea is sound. Your idea is sound for sure, CJ. Help somebody get to a higher corruption. They can help level your alt, but they've done a few things though, CJ. So it used to be when you would spawn into an echo, if you didn't move, you couldn't take damage, right? Well, what was happening is somebody would join their buddy who's doing 1200 corruption. They would just not move at the start of an echo, and the buddy who could actually do 1200 corruption would go and clear the echo. And you'd be getting all swole and everything. Well, guess what? If you load in now and you're just standing there, you still won't take damage, but guess what you're also not getting? XP. I felt like that one was harmless. I mean, come on. What's the harm in juicing somebody else up on like their third alt? I've done three characters this cycle. One that's level 100, one that's level 97, and this one just hit level 98. At the same time, I don't care. I don't care, but if I was somebody who didn't have a lot of time, I was not a content creator, and I just wanted to try and get caught up on the cycle, maybe I started late and I got somebody who already plays a lot, like that'd be kind of cool just to help them. I already knew what was going on. They can help me get like some levels, and then I can start doing my build. Yeah, it still works in arenas where everything is running at you. I saw that. Okay. Increase void damage for 4 seconds when a skill echoes. Okay. Is that a low roll? That's a mid roll. Good chance to shred armor, though. I don't feel like I'm noticing a lot from having these two on here. Let's take that anyway. More chances of shred armor is never a bad idea. So, CJ, are you going to be playing in cycle number 2? For lack of a better term? Cycle 2? For sure. Okay, so are you going to go Circle of Fortune? Because I think you were the one who was telling me you went Market? Or was that someone else? I've started to meet a lot of different people. I used to be really good about remembering. Oh, you already went COF. Never mind. Yeah, because I had somebody going, I wish I went COF because now I'm rank 10 in Merchant's Guild, and after the gold exploit, I can't buy anything. Yeah, it's effed. After seeing that, I was like, there is like nothing you can do to convince me to ever go Market. I was already a huge COF. Like the moment I saw details, I'm like, oh, I'm going COF all day, every day. But then I was thinking, you know, for content and stuff like that, you know, maybe every other cycle I go, you know, Market, COF, Market, COF. No. No way. You're not an exploiter. I'm sad they changed the arena key price for Circle of Fortune people to get some gold. For me, it was a nice little passive, oh, I need a bump, but I think they did the right thing, though. They lowered the price of stash tabs, because, like, let's be honest, for Circle of Fortune, that was the number one thing. Yeah, that was the number one thing. What really hurt was, you know, like, you're a Circle of Fortune player, you want to buy a stash tab. Stash tabs costing 700k, and you're like, I just need 50k and I could get another stash tab to hoard all this loot I just found. Oh yeah, let me go sell some red keys. I may go Market for first actual cycle release. What do you mean first? Like, do you consider the cycle that we're playing in right now, Squeak, not official? Do you think like this is like pre-cycle? But Circle of Fortune is nice for sense of working towards something. Yeah, that's all I care about. I don't need to go to the marketplace and like, I'm never going to have moments like what we just had, Squeak. When this drops, obviously we edited this, right? Okay, I see what you mean. And well, the next couple cycles are going to be like this. I guess launch cycle's fine. I just always consider this cycle 1, but launch cycle's a good term. But yeah, I don't think we'll ever have moments like what happened when I was like, oh my gosh, in case you guys missed it. It was already mana, T7% health, nothing. And then it only had 32 forging potential. So I was over here like, I could do this, I could do that. Squeak was like, bro, God roll. What if you did this? What if you did that? And we're like, no. We should do that. We only got 32 forging potential. And I feel like all of that would have been not experienced if I walked into the bazaar and I'm like, champion regalia. Oh, here's another one just like it. And here's another one just like that. All right, let's do some rolls. I mean, we wouldn't have gotten that. Oh my gosh, what if this fails? What if it succeeds? What? You'll experiment with the market. Hopefully they got all their exploits, because so far this cycle they've already had 2 confirmed exploits. The first one was a duping exploit, so items were being duplicated from the marketplace. That got shut down after a couple days. The gold exploit got shut down within Actually, I think from what I heard, the gold exploit was actually going on, but somebody finally couldn't, couldn't contain themselves anymore. You know, that one friend, like, you got like 4 buddies and you all kind of know a secret, and then finally you let one other guy in on it, and then before you know it, everybody knows about the secret. That's what it felt like. So I don't know how long the gold exploit was going on, but eventually the wrong guy found out about it and then went to Reddit like, hey guys, look what I just discovered. I do wish there was some exchange between characters on the account regardless of the faction you choose. I have some really nice gear that faction locked to Circle of Fortune, so it's a wash for any character I might want to play the market on. And honestly, it takes so long. Like, yeah, I get that for sure, CJ. If you ever do a group play character or cycle, I'd definitely be down to play. I get not being able to sell it, but to you, yeah, for sure. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say it takes so long to level up a faction, but they might change that. Like right now, I think it takes too long. Yeah, I got maxed. I'm maxed, but I also play every day. Now, I don't play for hours every day, or for hours on end every day. I play, roughly 3 hours a night. But there's a ton of people out there where 3 hours a night, that's a lot. They don't have that much time. They got 3 hours a week. And even after all that, and now granted, I was not playing like min-max sweat. This is what you do. Go here, do that, do this, do that. I was just messing around, but it still took me like almost a month. Yeah. I mean, I could do a cycle where I'm not doing solo account found, for sure. You haven't hit rank 10 Circle of Fortune yet, but you're close. Okay, but think about that, Squeak. I know you're a streamer. I'm not exactly how long you stream at a time, but I've seen you stream for 4 hours at one shot. Now I think that was like on the weekend, but granted, you're probably playing more than 4 hours a week. Yeah, and I agree with CJ. You're probably playing more than 4 or 5 hours a week. And we're almost 2 months in. Yeah, you're playing about 20 hours a week. That's pretty good, Squeak. So you're playing about 20 hours a week. Now, granted, from what you told me, you're out there having fun. You're not trying to push super high corruption. Pushing higher corruption would cause this bar to fill up faster. Let's get that out the way now. Farming higher corruption would definitely, and that's where I went. Well, I don't think I went wrong. It slowed my progress because I hit level 100, I pushed 400 corruption, then I was like, let's go start a brand new character, which pulled me all the way. If I had kept farming at 400 corruption, I would have filled this bar up faster, but I went and played a different character. But still, even with all that in mind, you're playing roughly 20-ish hours a week. This is like what, your second, third character that you're playing, and you've been playing between 100 to 200 corruption when you get to empowereds for roughly 20-ish hours a week, and you are getting close to maxing it out. It's your second character. Yeah. This is a 3-month cycle. If by near the end of the second month, you're getting close playing the way that you do, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. you got 1 month to enjoy rank 10 if you want to go for that. Now think about the guy who's playing 4 or 5 hours a week. When's he gonna finally, or she, when are they gonna finally enjoy rank 10 marketplace or circle of fortune? Because what if they want to go out there and try a second build? I think it takes too long. I think it takes too long. Like I said, if I had stuck to what I was doing, you know, just stayed on my level 100 character, just kept trying to push past 400 corruption, sure, I would have had this by like, what, week 3? With the amount of time I'm playing? Yeah, I think they need to speed this up, considering that this game is a cycle-based game now. Whether they like to admit it or not, it is a cycle-based game. Maybe they can add additional favor rewards to monos. Yeah, because like right now, the only favor reward to monos is if you go and do the XP totems. I think that's a good idea. Just to reward you for your time instead of forcing you to have to pick a character and then push corruption super high. If there's favor rewards, you can actually get the sense of, well, I want to go play a different character, but I feel like I'm going to be losing out on all this favor now, right? Yeah, instead of you're out there like trying to find all the XP tomes. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think that's a good idea, Squeak. Well, let's actually get back into some gameplay. Now, I will say this, Mike, you guys all know Mike, one of the developers for Last Epoch. He's the guy who does the streams on Fridays, the dev streams. He did say that they're looking at the whole faction system. And it's probably going to get a slight retool, rework. I don't know how in depth. I don't know if they're going to be removing certain things or trying to speed it up. I certainly think they should speed it up, or they should do something like what you're recommending, Squeak. Favor, like percent favor increases as a reward. That way you don't feel like you have to be doing, 400 corruption for 2 weeks. Because not all builds can do that. I mean, I say 400 corruption. One build goes, that's a joke. I'm doing 1,000. Another build's like, oh my God. Like for me, a successful build in this game is the ability to do 200 corruption. And I 100% agree with CJ. They need to rework that 9th level. They need to rework that 9th level thing. Having the whole set drop is just, unless they rework sets, and then at which point that's like, oh, that's actually kind of good. But for right now, I could count maybe, I could think of maybe 4 sets. Right, we don't need D3 sets. I could think of maybe 4 sets that can be integrated into in-game builds. Okay, actually, strike that from the record. I can think of 3. So Isadora's can be integrated into some in-game builds. As just the belt portion can be integrated for specifically casting builds. It gives you cast speed. It gives you flat armor. It gives you percentage armor. It comes with a 60 flat armor. And then on top of that, you do increase necrotic damage if you've been hit recently. Yeah, it's a great build. It is in-game viable. Rings of the Invoker. It's a 3-piece set, but I've seen people use the 2-piece set in both of the ring slots, and then what that does is the like, let's say, honestly, I've seen them use the static touch specifically. They'll get 2 of these rings, put it into the ring slots, and then you see the node where it says 8% chance to gain 75 ward when you hit a shocked enemy. And you have 2 of these, and you're attacking extremely fast. Yeah, yes. Yeah. So, Invokers has a place. And then I'd say the Shattered Lance set. I've seen people use this for like cold, like melee builds, because it gives a pretty fat amount of flat melee cold damage, and then that 90% increase. It has a range, but if you can get like a decent, like, if you can get 1 or 2 of these, you can even dual wield this, like dual wielding these things, like, yeah. That's 3 that I could think of. And how many sets are in the game? A lot. Oh, I didn't even see I was standing in a poison pool. Oops. Well, frick. I gotta go through it, chat. So the Void Cleaver Racing Strike build I did in beta went in beta. I pushed to 600 corruption, and then after the game released, I went back and played it with the new monolith, settings and I pushed it to 630. And then I just stopped because I wanted to play in the cycle. So, especially if you get like the right pieces, it can push. For sure.
Stand down or die.
A 3 LP decayed skull. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I generally run solo compound, yes sir. This is the primary reason why I did that. Because I knew I'd be playing in the arena. Looks like I've been pushed down to number 12. At one point, I was number 1. At one point, I was number 1 on the Sentinel leaderboard, but more and more people are trying out healing hands. Actually, the entire top 10, except for one guy, is now a healing hands build. Yeah, at one point I was number 1, but now I'm number 12. I will say also from like a content creator perspective, there's been a few times where somebody's come in and be like, hey, can I join and leech off of you? And I could just automatically say, nope, I'm solo compound. Instead of saying, no, I don't want to, I could just be like, nope, can't. I took the solo challenge. I've had that happen a couple times. Yo, can I get a carry? Nope. That's not the primary reason why I would do that. Because when I was playing in beta, I was playing normal. Well, actually, when I was playing in beta, I was playing solo account found, and then I got talked out of dropping out of solo account found. And so then I would every once in a blue moon play with somebody, help somebody out, that sort of thing. It was fine, but for the most part, I played solo, and I like to compete. But when I dropped out of solo account found, it was hard to compete on the ladder. Yeah, you know, like, and I 100% get that. You don't want to accidentally lose your character due to somebody else's internet connection timing out. I think I'm going to leave that, but nonetheless. 338 corruption, chat. That's like a high tier 5, yeah. And it has block chance? I might just swoop that.
Stand down or die.
Ravenous Void? No. Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay. Let's check out this. Yeah, okay. sure.
Stand down. Stand down. Die.
All right, guys, I'm going to be shutting things down over here on Twitch and YouTube. If you're over here on Twitch, I'm going to send you over to Chuckles. I'll be back again tomorrow. Be playing some more Void Cleave Erasing Strike. Thank you so much for everybody who made it out today. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes and everything over on YouTube. You guys are awesome. Looking forward to exploring this build some more. Anyway, you guys take care. All right, YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today, guys. You guys take care. Have yourselves a good night.